What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. This is the first time I've been on the game in quite a while. So what's up? You might notice that I've got, I might have had some of this stuff last time I played. I don't know, but my setup is different now. I had to get my computer fixed, and I've got a fan in it instead of a ISO, whatever it's called, the liquid cool system. Never get a liquid cool, an all-in-one, all-included liquid cool system. AIO or whatever it's called. Don't ever do that. Go with a fan. Much better performance overall, and much lower temperatures. Just amazing at the difference. So last time we were on here, I was heavy into tigers, and I was upset with the fact that they changed tigers quite a bit. But when we play now, from not all the time, but moving forward, we're probably going to be doing some things a little bit different. And so I want to look at what we got going on. So okay, let's see here. Okay, I think everything is on what I would consider ultra. This here, I don't remember what it was it's supposed to be, but okay. Yeah, I've not played this since my computer messed up, and I've got some new gear hooked up, and I don't know, like, I've got a steering wheel system and a joystick actually hooked up, and I don't want it to take over or mess with stuff. So that's the thing. Anyway, we're going to go into Hirschfelden. First things first. Wow. Okay. So after the first little bit, we're going to talk about what I've been up to and what all I'm doing. So I have been basically playing driving games, farming sim and truck driving sims. I've just absolutely fallen in love with those games, and then I've been doing power wash and stuff like that. But my wrist has been hurting a lot, and I'm not able to do nearly as much. But now this is the Hyperion, and that should be the original. So we're going to go over here. See, I have not lost my touch of doing the wrong thing. I've got some questions I need to answer as well about this game and stuff like that, and what my future with this game is and all. And that's what I'm about to get into, though. Number one, this is the old stuff. So I'm literally, I can't control him. It is so... It is literally so sensitive compared to what I'm used to now. Oh, man! I don't think I've lost it, though, baby. Problem... They've still got that stupid shit where they made it go opposite. Boom, baby! I ain't lost my touch. I just can't control how fast I'm moving right now. So anyway. I'm not going to be playing Call of the Wild or the hunting games the way I used to where I was like doing it constantly all the time. I doubt that I ever get back to that again. I put so much time into this, and while I still feel like I'm a Call of the Wild creator, I have to take breaks from it, and I literally I am not happy with a lot of stuff that has happened in this game. And I think because of that, I don't even really care to play it nearly as much. And now Way of the Hunter is doing the same thing where they've started changing shit. Theirs is the ammo. How the ammo works and all, and they've completely nerfed the ammo into the ground. You used to be able to take long shots. That's what I like about these games, is being able to take long shots and hunt from afar. And I cannot do that on the Way of the Hunter anymore. When Way of the Hunter come out, it was a thing to take the longest shot possible and see how long of a shot you could take. Well, guess what? Now, if you're over 150 yards, you're not going to do enough damage to penetrate into anything. You won't even get past the skin. And that's usually with the best of the best weapons. It sucks. I love this game. I love Way of the Hunter. I love Hunting Simulator 2. And right now, to be honest with you, I'm happier with Hunting Sim 2 than the other two where they stand. The way that they have changed this now, this is the best hunting game out there. Hands down, this is the best hunting game out there. I 100% feel that. There's nothing, for me, there's absolutely nothing better. And as far as a hunting game for just going for a hunt. But they've done a lot of bullshit to this game. And because of that, I have just stepped away from it. And I no longer... There it is. I no longer feel like it's something that I want to do all the time. And I doubt that I pursue updating the site or the sheets nearly as much as I was. I've had a lot of people, and that's why people ask me what's going on with me and stuff about this game, because I do the site and the sheets, and I just don't feel that it's for me anymore. I feel like it's just 100%. They literally betrayed half of their players by decisions, like just stupid decisions that they have made. And the grinding community, they've made it almost impossible for certain things in the game, certain gameplay styles and stuff, which they encouraged to start with. So that's why I've not been playing, and my computer messing up. So, and then it's not just that; it has divided the community, because now it's grinders versus traditionalists, basically. And I live in reality where I realize this is a video game. Hell with your traditional views of hunting in a video game. Screw that shit. We're in a game to play it however we want to play it. And them trying to take that freedom away from us of playing a game how we want to play it. That is the reason that I've got upset with this. So, with that being said, I'm not going to talk about that anymore tonight. I'm done talking about that. Let's go look at our new scopes, our new sights, see what they have done. Now, Hermes, 2 to 4 by 20. Okay, let's look at our storage. The Bowhunter series is done. We can delete this. We don't need this anymore. Which I loved the Bowhunter series, but you might notice that there's a lot of this is different now. Also, the Gandhari has been changed. Yes, the Gandhari is now a class 9. That is awesome. I gotta say, that's very awesome. All right, we have a little bit of room. Let's go in here for where it says main, little bit of room. A little bit of room in Quattro RDA, waterfowl. A little bit of room Wild West. I'm not planning to do this one anymore. If I do, I'll set it up a specific way or something, but it's changed so much. The varmint I will be going with, and now this is a different thing. So Medved is something I'm using. Let's go in here and I'll probably, whatever series I'm doing at the time, I'll set it up a specific way or something. But my Wild West, I'm going to clear the inventory and rename it to, let's just name this Testers or something. Testing. All right. So we want something. Now, okay. Here's the deal. Here's what we're doing tonight. We're going to shut that. Okay, so here's the deal. All right, there's all of these old sites as well, and now Red Raptor got something updated with it. So they did not exactly tell the truth about something. Which is, you know, it's okay. Whoa. Okay. So 8.5 is for that. Now, we're going to save this. We don't need any of that, or let's just take the apex view just in case. So we're setting at 9.5. That's fine. All right. let's start with the 223. And let's take ammo, one ammo for pretty much everything, I guess. I feel so weird using this mouse again. I really have got to where I don't like the mouse that I have. So they have reworked the accuracy of every single gun in the game, basically. This is a tester's thing. So 223, we've got that one. We've also got another 223. Let's start with the smallest weapons. So that's going to be the 22 LR. Let's go in here and find the Virant. All right, let's just take Virant. It doesn't matter. Well, I'll tell you what, we will take both. Okay, and then we've got the 22 Predator and Shadow. And we need, at that point, we're going to go for... I'm trying to think of what it is. The Coleman? Not Kerman, the Coleman. All right. So there we go. Now. Okay. This is going to be a weird stream. It's not really going to be about hunting. I will hunt, but this is what I do when a new DLC comes out, a new accessory or item pack comes out. So, number one, let's go for binoculars, and they're going to be right there. And then weapons, let's start with... Okay. All right. Ammo. No scope. All right. Let's put the dog up too. It's kind of making me sick. I guess it's the way I'm setting. All right. So we are setting at 164 yards out there. All right, number one, we want to have the Argus versus the Hyperion. All right. So all right. All right, 54 yards versus the 109 yards. Okay, it did a little bit different. Okay, so on the Argus with the original, it is where it's at to medium to middle of the first, and then the first dot. Based on that, that's what I wanted to know. So let's go here with this. This one should be dead on in the middle. It is. If we go down to 109, and then go down to 54. Okay, so that's what I was scared of. The mill dots are different places on these two, so I don't know if the Argus has a different mill dot set than the Hyperion or what. All right, so that's fine. Let's that's the original. So we're going back out here to this. We're now going to switch this to the Ascent and just look at the original on that. All right, let's go for the full thing. All right, so that's fine too. What we want to do now is find Odin, and we got Hyperion. So 4 to 12 by 33, 4 to 8 by 42. Eight to 16 by 50. All right, so let's first compare these two. All right, so all right, yeah, go back here. This is our original Hyperion. Okay, this is the new one. Okay. It's much bigger when zoomed in. Much bigger when zoomed in. And it actually takes up a lot more of the screen. So that's actually pretty cool. Now, if we go here to Argus. All right. Big time more zoomed in. All right. So I lost my gun. I know, it's still glitched. All right. So this is at 300 yards out. right, that's close enough. This is at 300 yards out. So for like 318 or whatever it is, you're going to use that. So what they've done is they've actually changed all of it, all of them. And what we're going to do is set it to 400 meters. And you can see this is still here. Okay. All right. So 400 meters out, we have this here, and they've changed it tremendously. The Argus is with the original, it's halfway down. So yeah, that's what I'm used to, and that's what I wanted to see. Now, let's see. I know this is going to be hard on y'all's eyes, but just deal with me. This, now you might want to squint. This is your original scope. Man, I love the sound of this. Your original night vision scope. Which is surprisingly accurate and actually really good. People just don't realize it because they won't give it a chance. This will not let me change. Okay, there we go. Now, I noticed something. This is a scope that comes off the side. It's kinda. All right. Now, they said this is a white phosphorus scope. I prefer the green, to be honest with you. I do not like that at all. But at nighttime, it might work out pretty good. So that, I think, is actually going to be something that I'll use. So I'll use them both, and I've always used them both. So that's cool with me, you know. Now, let's go with, let's just do Argus, Hyperion, and Odin. All right, so let's go with the Hyperion first. And all right, back to the Argus, and then this was the originals. I mean, it's perfect. So this is zeroed for 164. I thought that this had a longer zeroing than it does. I don't know why. This, I'm sure, is going to do fine. Exactly the same. Let's go for the 328. All right, we'll go to Argus first this time. Look at where you have to shoot for this to work. Middle of between the first and second dot. That is so much different than the other one. Let's go back to this guy. And let's put on a good scope with him. Now, it's not the scopes that is totally different. It's actually it's the guns. They've changed the accuracy. All right, so that one is about the third dot. All right, so that is the Virant. They changed it. That used to be quite a bit different. This should technically be about the third dot then. Yeah. Their distance is about the same. So that's good. Let's try it with this new scope. I don't like the way that this scope picks up the fog. So it's different. It's definitely different. This was, yeah, 1.5 down. So let's just check out how the Hyperion is now on that. Is it not hitting at all? Okay. All right, there we go. That's the Hyperion on that. So that was a little iffy. This one looks like it's got the same Hyperion Mildot thing. Or, I don't know, is that the Argus one? Alright, it's about the same as the Argus. So, that's interesting. Alright. That's the Ascent. So this is MilDot, the original. This is MilDot 02, which I believe is the Hyperion. Target dot. I do not like those. I don't like those. Okay. So the Ascent is which one? It's not MilDot. It is Duplex. Okay. Galileo is the German reticle. That's fine. Gen 0 is the Duplex. Angler is Duplex. Okay. The Hyperion is... It says that the Hyperion is the original MilDot. I don't believe that. That is not the same as the Argus. It does not function the same. So, well, it doesn't look the same exactly. The Odin, and it's got that is the original MilDot as well. So, now they've got that this is the target dot. I do know which one that is. Now this is Hermes, and it's got the MilDot. Okay. So the Falcon has the Duplex, and the Meridian has the Duplex. So you can actually take the crossbow and change it to where it's different. That's not a bad thing, because that's a little bit hard to do sometimes. Oh, if it stops raining, it'll actually stop playing it here. So, all right, I tested what I wanted to test. So, let's gear up now. When we played this game, a lot of what we do from here on out, I've been doing a lot of role play, so we might do some role play with this game. That there's a series that I'm kind of doing. It's a live series, and it incorporates several games, and it's my live simulated life is what I'm calling it. And then I have my simulated life, which is going to be a video series that I'm actually working on. And it's going to incorporate farm sim, trucking sim, house flipper. Probably, I might do some ranch sim, I don't know. But also the hunting games and fishing games. So, we'll see. But anyway, let's go back in here. And let's go to test, and let's just clear that inventory out. I don't want to mess with it. So let's also rename this All right. Okay. Number one, let's grab our bloodhound. Ruff. I had people trying to tell me why it wasn't good to take your dog and all this shit. They full of it. Just telling y'all. The dog is perfectly fine. There's no reason to not take your dog. Aha. The Red Quest Pro is no longer. It is now the Fox Pro X360. We're going to take that. Let's take a general loadout that can hunt everything, okay? So let's go with... our Malmer. I believe the Marauder would be 3 to 8. So let's do the Marauder instead of... we're going to go with the Arzenia. You know what? I've not hunted with this in a while, so let's go with that. And then let's go with the... I want to test this out. We've got to take a shot or a handgun as well that we can try out the new scope on. So why don't we take... oh, they fixed this. They said they fixed the 410. That's 1.5. Right quick, before we go over here, I want to test out... oh, well, look. They said it was fixed, but it's obviously not. So, they said that was fixed. You know what would be cool? Instead of having a steering wheel, to have a set of handlebars for like a bike sim or something like that. I think that would actually be really cool. All right, let's go for some binoculars. Let's just go with that guy and that guy for now. Let's get our consumables up. All right, we're only going to go with the solo for right now. So let's go with the Argus. It looked like it worked good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's back, baby. 328. They reworked all the accuracies, so we're going with the 400. All right, dog, get out of the way. It's back, baby. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Now, this is about the longest shot I've ever taken. Uh, 500 meters, 500 yards, whatever. Five 100 meters, and it's the first mill dot. The first one. I love it. This is why I wanted to test this. We got to shoot something with the Solokin, y'all. We have seriously got to shoot something with the Solokin. Oh, I got the Hyperion instead. Okay. I must be good at sighting in. My stepdad got me to sight in his 2 times now. I've been like, oh, are you sure? Yeah, sight them in. Okay. Usually, I feel like I'd rather sight my own sight in than somebody else most of the time. But I mean, if it's sighted in right, like laser sight and all, it's usually fine. But if I'm sighting it in, I don't know. I hold it to sight it in, and I know you can be off just holding it. I don't use a rest or anything like that, and I get pretty damn accurate on it. And I can I can sight it in to the point where I can shoot a leaf off a tree from quite a ways away. So I like just shoot the stem of the leaf to shoot it off the tree. So I think that they reworked things properly. I'm happy. I'm happy. I just got to say that I am very happy with that, because now that means that what have they done to this? So that means I get to do something a little different. So, okay, what we're going to do is take now I wanted to take something that was lighter. So we could go for the Malmer. We could go for something like, instead of this, maybe the 223, it's only 2 pounds. And I mainly wanted to go as light as I could. But I do have the wrong weapons. So let's look at, now, one thing we could take is one of these guys if we wanted to. But I need something that covers class 2 as well. So that's why I say that's actually not a good one to have. .5 versus 3. The damage difference definitely is better for that. It's worth taking that. We're gonna take the .357, and they have changed these. So let's do maybe just go with the Cacciatore, I guess. Now I'm not happy with this because I don't have a bow now. How much is the Arzenia? It's 4. Let's just hunt with just the new scopes, nothing else. So that would be the Odin and then Hermes. So now there's a huge advantage to the Hermes. Okay. There is a huge advantage to the Hermes. If the Odin can replace the Hyperion and the Argus as a single scope, that's a plus. The Hermes already has that plus because it takes the place of your handgun and shotgun scope, and I guarantee you it's going to be better than both. So now we need to put in our ammo. 22 LR truncated cone, 243. You know what? Let's take the 223 ammo because I'm probably going to switch out to the 223 and see about that. Now, the other thing, I do have the 300, but I'm going to take the 700 ammo as well, or the 7 mil ammo as well. Just because the Gundari is something that we could use too. And, you know, honestly, the Solokin is something that we could probably use a little bit. 357. We'll take that one. And then let's just take some birdshot. 12 gauge birdshot. All right, let's get set up. So I want to have it this way. We're going to go with that. That will cover that range. I think what we're going to do is change these two weapons out. Let's have a hunt that is a little bit different. I'm going to save it, but they've done something here, and I don't know what it is. They've changed this, so let's take those two out. Let's go with the 7 mil and the 22 the 223. Where's Malmer? Oh, you know what? We could take the 22-250 instead. It's only 2 pounds. All right. So let's take that out, that. We're not going to use that. I might hold on to that. 22-250 for now. And we got the 7 mil. I'll just grab it if I need it later. So that's all we need there. Now I've got I do have one other weapon I want to take. All right. Sights, ammo. Okay. So once we've got the Fox Pro off, we will change that out. So all right. Wow, that's just really bad. Okay. Where's... Oh, I got the bolt. I see. All right, let's go in here to this and this is the mill.02. So we want to check and see at 400. All right. One more test. And then we're going to go for a hunt. All right. That's what I wanted to know. All right, let's go for that hunt that I want it to do. All right. So if y'all have not watched the farm sim or American truck sim videos, what we do is we are a character named Farmer who's now 65 years old, and he's going on he'll be 66 soon, and he got a 45-year-old dog that's just like a spring chicken, and his name is Buck, and he absolutely lives to what is up with that? He lives to guard the farm. So Farmer was actually invited on a trip to go hunting. Can you not go in? Or why can't you come out this door? I mean, I love the cowboy hat. I would want that. All right. Well, it is, let's see here. It is 11:37 in the morning. And out here, oh, by the way, Farmer's from North Carolina, and he has a trucking business in another area too. So these are all spots that have been marked by the Whoa! Check that out! Look at what they done! That is cool! Heck yeah, man! Now, if it says you're Eurasian teal, I believe it's actually widgeon here, and that's the name on it's wrong. That is really, really cool. Okay. So let's go up here. And our goal is to just go in and find us something to hunt and hunt down a nice bull moose or a buck or something. This is why they shouldn't have messed with the render distance thing. I travel here. This is an outpost. I have no control over where to go with it, you know? All right. So they did say, I believe Jaxie said that they're bringing camo customizations to the scopes, I think is what people were saying. I'm not sure. All right, so we could have ourselves a turkey dinner. It doesn't look like there's a male with them. Well, I didn't see a male. I only seen the females, but female turkey's just as good eating. Hey, guess what, y'all? I got it on Ultra again, and it works. And it's not messing up, and it's not burning up. In fact, I'm going to stop. I'm going to check. It's 3 times lower than what it was. Literally. And it's been so long since I've done this. Now that is a male. So y'all know, I use the Scimitar or an MMO mouse for this game because I can quickly switch between basically whatever I want with the touch of a button. I don't have to hold that down for a second for that to load up and me switch out. I just tap what I want and it goes. And for Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter, I cannot recommend a MMO mouse enough. It is by far the best thing you can possibly play this game with. Now, one thing I can say is if I moved my joystick over here, I'd actually be able to play a lot easier. You see I'm sitting over here like this. It's because I'm trying to basically be set to where I'm comfortable, and this joystick is in my way. I kind of wish that I could use the joystick for something in the game. Maybe driving or something would be cool, but a warning call from 170 yards away? Why would I be getting a warning call? Has the head bob in this game always been this bad? Because I've never really noticed it until now. They sound like they're laughing at us. Now, I'm really after just one animal. I'm not really after doing too much else today. This is just a random hunt of, whatever I can get. When I've not played this game for a while, I forget that if you're crouched, they still see you. I mainly just wanted to see the new interface. I wouldn't mind having that fox, but if we're hunting for meat for the table, a moose or a bear would be the best thing. A whitetail would be okay, but I want to fill the freezer, so we want a moose or a bear. Should have got a tree stand. I see that little tree and I want to take out my chainsaw and delete it. So I'm going to say the best way to grind at this point is to shoot, pretty much shoot the normal shooters and then move on to another species. So basically the red deer, fallow deer is the best great one grind in the bunch now. I don't think that the others are supposed to be affected by the respawn stuff very much, but I know that other animals on Sunder Patan was, even though they lie and say it's only the tigers. It's not only the tigers, and I've tested it a little bit on Silver Ridge, and I believe that Silver Ridge is somewhat like that. Not exactly, but there's a nice golden we would be looking for like a 1200 of those guys. Well, not really anything here. It looks like we don't have much in the way of moose around here now. And I know there were moose here, so he went that direction. Just see if there's anything here. So green-winged teal is the one that's here. That's right. It said widgeon is what it was on the thing there last time. They must have fixed it. That's great. It looks like they actually fixed quite a bit. Now we might be able to... Nope. I don't understand why they do that. They'll come in and then they'll take off immediately. I guess the dog might be scaring them that time, but most of the time I'll have the dog way back over there or not at all when I come out here when I'm not streaming. This map I come to just kind of chill hunt. Just do like a more realistic hunt. Well, I can tell you something else too. This thing is gone. All right. Well, we got a duck. We won't starve tonight. There we go. Got us a light green winged teal. Awesome sauceum. All right, well. Let's try a different place and see if we can find a moose, maybe. We want at least one moose, level 3 or up. A shooter. What I call a shooter, anyway. Has to be a 1201 or up. $357 is 2 to 6. I did not know that. I thought 357 was 2 to 5. That must be the 45 Colt instead. I've seen a lot of people saying if they don't use the spray, it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time and all this. Let me tell you, that spray is the difference between you getting 20 to 30 yards away from something and just 100 yards away from it. The spray 100% works. I have tested it extensively to check, and it absolutely works. You can tell. Now, it does seem iffy on some animals, mostly predators, but like the smaller predators. If you apply it before you get near them, it does wonders. If you apply it while you're near them or after, I honestly think they can hear it or something, and they can tell there was a smell, and then it's not there, and it spooks them or something. So when we, if we get this, then if we get us a moose or something, that's all I'm after is just one animal, one big animal. So if we get that, then I'm heading out off of this game. I might play something else, I don't know. I'm tired, and I do need to. I'm supposed to be going somewhere, but I don't know. Don't know what we're going to do. All right, that's what we're looking for. Moose at least that size. It's a small female. Get this dog to lay down. There we go, right there. All right, I don't see any other moose. He's right at 100 yards out. And I missed the heart. Wow. Really? I know I haven't played this in a while, but I shouldn't be that bad of a shot. Well, there's one there. We'll just go for him. I hate that we done that, but 241. Don't tell me we just messed up. And all right, he's going down. That's about right for a long shot with the 7 mils. So, all right, he's going down right up in there somewhere. All right, no organs hit, but we did get what we wanted. Well, there he is. We can get him. We can get both of them. That'd be great. Have 2 moose. He gets up here. If he comes up here, we'll go for him. Right, they're not going the same way, so they're not going back to the place they were at. If I can find him, we'll take him. We got some white-tailed deer out there. A very small male. I don't even see antlers on him. All right, there she is. I think what we done was we probably just shot in front of his heart and missed a lung. Oh, there is a buck with him, another buck, a decent one. All right, so if she's there, he's got to be there too. He's probably behind her. I'd like to get him too since we shot him. And then we'll call it. There he is. They're sticking their necks up and stuff. The way he's standing, there's no way. There's actually a third one. All right, I'm going to take a gamble. This is liable not to work at all. And it worked perfect. We got him. Arc shot. And he's going to float to us, it looks like. Nice. Well, I guess we're going to stand here and wait. $329, $328. I didn't even realize that was on. Got him. This guy's turn around, darn dog up in my face, just like Tipper. If I sit in the floor, he comes. I sit in the floor to do something, he'll come sit in my lap. Now, wait a minute. That's a big one. That's a female, a large female. I do have to go pick him up. They severely need to have the ability to have two dogs at one time. So that way, if you need to retrieve something, you can. All right. There we go. We got one. As long as she doesn't flee this way and try to run me over. All right, here's our moose right here. So yeah, oh my God, it would have been a perfect heart shot too. It just didn't have the penetration. Well, there we go. He's over 1,000 pounds. That's two, I think, over 1,000 pounds. We've got a duck so far, and actually got another one we're going to get right now. So if we can take something with this, I'd like to. I would like to take something with the 22-250 to a fox or something, but it don't matter much. I was kind of like, you know, the Red Quest, they changed it. I was like, I don't even really appreciate them doing that, but now seeing it, I gotta say I like it. The Fox Pro's pretty cool. It's got that shoot technology where it will cut off if it hears a bang, and being able to do two, and the GUI update. The GUI update's pretty cool, man. I like that. Oh, man. All right. When we pick this duck up, I think we're going to be done for tonight. I wanted to try this out and just do a little hunt. And we done good. Kind of wish I had my other dog with me, but he's laying right there. Well, I've taken enough around this lake anyway, so let's go ahead and get over there. I had fun. We might do us just a very short hunt each week or something. I don't know. If I could work it into a role play, I think it would be fun. I feel like doing a live role play, people get confused a lot more about what we're doing, and I don't know, it can be it can be confusing. I know. I like doing it, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like people don't want me to. Hey, if we can get us a white-tailed deer with the handgun, I'll be happy. We've got room. We got pressure. We can spare. All right, well, here we go. We had a very successful hunt. Very nice. I did not mean to save him, honestly. I just meant for it to go away. All right, let's go back. And then we're going to head on out. Thank y'all for being here. I'm going to I think that we're going to go ahead and just end. So I will see all y'all next time. And I don't know if I'll get to come back today. Great day.